So, remember the remote work will save cheaper cities story? Yeah, it kind of did the opposite. It didn't spread money around like peanut butter, more like it dumped jet fuel on a housing market that was already warm. In this video, we're doing an economic autopsy on 10 Zoom towns that got flooded with high earners and somehow ended up with worse affordability and worse vibes. The wild part is the jobs went remote, but the pain stayed local. Rent jumps, locals get boxed out, and the stuff that makes a place livable starts wobbling. You're not ready for what's next. Number 1, San Francisco, California. San Francisco didn't get saved by remote work. It got hollowed out, and then billed for it. Here's the weird split. The big paychecks still exist, but the spending doesn't. If you're not riding BART in, you're not buying the sad desk salad, the $6 coffee, the random Target run. So downtown gets quiet, lunch spots vanish, and whole blocks feel like your phone on 12% battery. But here's the catch. City costs don't shrink on Zoom. Empty offices wobble values, and the money for trains, trash pickup, and please don't smell like pee basics gets shaky. The tax base thins. SF's magic was smart people colliding. Fewer collisions, same housing squeeze, worse vibe. Number 2, Portland, Oregon. Portland is the place where people moved for weird and cheap, and then paid premium prices to watch the weird get regulated and the cheap evaporate. Picture the Zoom town fantasy. You land with a coastal paycheck, snag a cute craftsman, and suddenly it's coffee, hikes, and farmers markets on a random Tuesday. Feels like you hacked life, right? But here's what nobody tells you. That money doesn't auto-build homes or clean up street stuff. Rents jump, baristas and line cooks get pushed out, and then your easy city starts feeling patchy. More empty storefronts, more weird tension. Portland's built on in-person spending. When remote folks don't show up daily, the cash lands lopsided. And the slow, boring fixes? Years. Number 3, Austin, Texas. Austin's pitch was Silicon Valley energy, Texas prices. And yeah, that sentence aged like milk. The boom hit fast. Tech hires, remote workers, startup folks, all piling in like it was the last lifeboat. Houses got treated like concert tickets. Buy now or cry later, and good luck getting a seat. But here's the catch. The roads didn't get the memo. Traffic goes feral, rents jump, and the easy stuff, parking, cheap tacos, random live music, gets squeezed by higher shop rents and bigger crowds with fatter wallets. Don't even get me started on the drivers. Wages didn't keep up, so teachers and bartenders slide outward, and you recreate big city hassle with extra heat. Number 4, Boise, Idaho. Boise was the life hack, until it became everyone's life hack at the exact same time. You've got the safe-ish, clean vibe, a cute little downtown, and real outdoors that aren't just a city park with a sad pond. And if you sold a place in a pricier market, Boise houses look like a clearance rack. But here's the catch. Locals are doing Boise math, and remote buyers are doing this is adorable math. So if you're a nurse, a teacher, a contractor, you're basically bidding against someone who thinks an extra $50,000 is a rounding error. Let that sink in. Then it breaks stuff. Rent jumps, first-timers quit, shops can't staff, hours get cut, and the town feels permanently short-handed. Prices cool, but the floor stays higher. If you're watching this, you're probably not early. Number 5, Denver, Colorado. Denver sells you mountains, then hands you a bill for the privilege of sitting in traffic to reach them. Remote work made it look perfect. Ski weekends, a quick trail after your last Zoom, and a brewery on a Tuesday because time is fake now. Sounds like a dream, right? But here's the catch. That good life turns scarce. Homes near the fun stuff jump, so you sprawl out and pay big city rent to live 45 minutes from the city you brag about. And the city still needs in-person people. Nurses, crews, cooks, bus drivers. If they can't live here, everything gets flimsy fast. Add airport mobs, I-70 gridlock, and a downtown still figuring itself out. Number 6. Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix looked like infinite space and cheap houses. Then the weather and the water stuff walked in like, hey, you forgot about me. The pitch is strong. Newer builds, lower taxes, big lots, and that clean, I escaped California feeling. You get a garage, a pool, and an open floor plan made for a ring light. Sounds like a win. But here's the catch. Summer heat isn't a vibe, it's a bill. Your AC runs like it's mining crypto, and the water headlines make people side-eye their lawns. Sprawl means you drive everywhere, so cheap leaks out through gas, cars, and time. So you didn't escape the bill, you just changed line items. Number 7, Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville is where remote workers moved for culture. And then found out the culture is also a tourist machine that eats housing for breakfast. You come for the music, the hot chicken, the lower taxes, and that shiny new money buzz. You think you're getting a chill, smaller city that still knows how to have fun. But here's the catch. Housing gets yanked by 2 ropes at once. Remote paychecks on one end, short-term rentals and weekend crowds on the other. Blocks stop feeling like neighborhoods and start feeling like sets. Transit is thin, traffic is thick, and workers get pushed way out. You came for the vibe. You end up paying for everyone else's weekend. Number 8, Washington. Seattle's problem isn't that the tech money left, it's that the tech money stayed. And daily city life still got messier. You've still got huge paychecks and big employers, but now a ton of people are logging in from a nice house outside town or straight up another state while keeping Seattle pay for as long as they can. But here's the catch. When offices thin out, the core feels lighter and rougher at the same time. Fewer shoppers for small spots, shakier transit cash, and more disorder around the usual hubs. And no, housing doesn't suddenly get cheap. Companies still want hybrid because ideas happen in person, so the pressure stays. It's like paying for a gym you barely use. Number 9, Miami, Florida. Miami is the ultimate remote work flex, and it might be the most expensive oops once the hidden bills show up. During the rush, people grabbed condos, yelled tax freedom, and posted balcony shots like they invented peace. Finance and tech money rolled in, and the city ate it up. But here's the catch. The pain isn't just rent. It's insurance, HOA fees, flood risk, and the fact that climate risk is now a monthly charge, not a someday problem. Meanwhile, local pay doesn't match this new price tier. And when half the building feels part-time, basics wobble. Power, drainage, roads, all working overtime. You didn't move to a cheaper city. You moved to a pricier spreadsheet. Number 10, Salt Lake City, Utah. Salt Lake looks like the perfect safe bet Zoom town. Then the air hits you, and the housing numbers hit you right after. You move for the trails, the ski days, the clean feel, and that growing tech scene. Remote work makes it seem like you found the calm version of a bigger mountain city, with room to breathe. But here's the catch. The valley boxes growth in, so homes jump fast because there just isn't endless space to sprawl. Then you get inversion days where the air feels like you're inhaling a campfire, plus drought stress, plus Great Salt Lake dust drama.